Welcome back to week 7 of the legislature. This week is the week before the first legislative funnel. In previous years, this tended to be a pretty heavy subcommittee week, and then the funnel week was mostly committee work. This week we had a mixture of both subcommittee and committee work. The legislature has 2 funnel deadlines, sort of their way of prioritizing which bills they will work on going forward. For a bill to remain alive after the first funnel, it must pass out of a committee. So an example of that would be a House bill has to pass out of a House committee and a Senate bill must pass out of a Senate committee. The only bills exempt from this funnel deadline are appropriations and Ways and Means bills. And while it's true that nothing is ever truly dead in the legislature until they adjourn, it's usually a pretty good indication that a bill will not move forward if it does not pass the funnel deadline. In previous weeks, I have mentioned that our focus has quickly changed from medical tort reform to scope of practice bills. And the main threat that we are facing this time is expanding the scope of practice for physician assistants. And there's a bill that would eliminate the supervisory role that a physician plays with a physician assistant. And there was a bill in the House that passed the House Health and Human Services Committee, and our advocacy action of the week is for all of you to contact your House members, both Republican and Democrat, and ask them to oppose this bill. You all have personal stories to share, and I would ask you to do that, but we also have our talking points provided in the advocacy message. I think that ultimately this bill most likely passes the House, but let's try and put a few chinks in the armor before it goes over to the Senate. Just because a bill passes one chamber, it does not automatically mean that it will pass the other, and we're having conversations there as well. So this is why it's really important for you to act now, to contact your House members, and then also if you run into your Senate members, to contact them as well. IMS is working with our allies on this, so this is why we need you and your physician voice to really help us out up here at the Capitol. Thanks for what you do, and thanks for your support of IMS, and let us know how we can help. Thanks, and we'll talk again next week.